mention this though. What about the pastor who doesn't put the necessary parameters of support in place because they're too insecure to do so?
Yeah.
And then they cry, I'm tired.
You ought to be tired. Moses received from the Lord a promise that he would send an Aaron, but Moses had to be secure enough, even with his stutter, to allow Aaron to do Aaron's job. Aaron was really the one doing the talking. I mean, the public. He was the one. God raised him up as the middleman, so to speak. And Moses had to be secure enough to know, I'm God's man. I'm the deliverer. I'm chosen, but I'm going to let him still shine.
Good. But this speaks to...
You got to be secure.
But at the same time, we understand why insecurity exists in leadership.
Yeah.
And I think it's because we've probably chosen the wrong Aaron. And sometimes Aaron is not the most gifted, but Aaron should be the most trusted.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Because watch this, not only did Moses have Aaron, but Moses also had Joshua. I love how Joshua chapter 1, verse 1 opens up, Joshua, Moses' minister, which also says that not only was Aaron Moses' mouthpiece, but so was Joshua.
Absolutely.
Because what it says is Joshua spoke also the words of Moses. And I think sometime that we have to know that who our Aarons are, who our Joshuas are, and who our Judases are. And so you cannot put Judas in Aaron's spot, because then it will open up insecurity in the leader. Wow.
I would imagine, though, that, just devil's advocate, I would imagine that some leaders are probably...
No. We got a very mean comment.
Already?
I want to shout.
We've had several mean comments.
Just very few. Well, you got a lot.
I do.
And guess what?
You know I moved.
They love us.
No. One thing is that Brandon Jacobs said, still moving along. Say what you want.
Because I'm going to tell you, baby, we can have that conversation and we're going to use that Bible to have it. But
now you talking about me clapping under the table. Why you moving in your seat like that?
I'm just telling you.
What is all that?
You know I ain't moved, brother. Huh?
Look at.
Let's talk this book. Tabo!
Go ahead, Mark.
No, but people say...
Really, Jacobs?
People said that you can't say devil's advocate because we're supposed to be men of God, and no one should advocate for the devil. That's what somebody said. So, wow. In the comments, we want you to know we see you. And we
need to do a session on the super
It cracks me up, and I know I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but, I don't care.
You stay in trouble.
It cracks me up, people who have depth with either no source, or people who seem to be super spiritual with no depth in the right areas. We have people that are deep in opinion.
So true.
But not really deep in the true source of Scripture, because a lot of Scripture would contradict how a lot of us feel.
It should, and that's its job. The two-edged sword that cuts both ways.
Yeah, man.
There should be some contradiction.
Yep.
But now, let me ask you this about the whole balance piece, because and again, not trying to get in trouble, so to speak, but I think that a lot of people, preachers, utilize or weaponize even the idea of balance to promote carnality. Because let's talk about it in the context of we've seen people that are in ministry that push I'm just real. I'm balanced.
And you off. That's
what we're really justifying is I'm here or I'm him Sunday, but I'm them Friday. And we cover carnality in some spaces
with balance
under the shroud of balance.
Yeah.
So it's okay if I do a little bit of this because I'm just being balanced.
Or they say things like, and I mean, we had a lot of this when we went on our trip. I love to see balance.
Are we just gonna keep talking about the trip?
Yeah, because you're gonna come next time. But listen, this is what gets me with that is because I think you
gotta grow up.
It speaks back to priority, and I think, and so. And Mark, you saying that is so true. We cannot use the phrase or the word balance when we want to lift up having carnal behavior, carnal lifestyle.
I'm just being real. I'm No, you
got to prioritize.
You reprobate
because God cannot be balanced with life. God is too big. God's too huge. God is too awesome. God is too great to be balanced with our desires.
Well, what does the word balance actually mean? The imagery is a scale.
It's a scale.
And there's an equal amount on both sides.
Yep.
If God is going to be priority, to use your term again, what are we putting on the other side of his scale in the same amount.
That's as important as him.
That's as important as him. The one that said, I am God, beside me there is
no other.
Thou shalt have no other. No, it's not God and it's just me. I'm the one that knocks Dagon over.
So then we need to really argue balance has to be God's prescription.
Yes.
Okay. It can't just be our own personal vice.
So go with that. Unpack that. What does that look like? Because what you just said at the end is what I was trying to, you said it better than me. We use that term to cover our personal vices. My vice of choice is balance. It's not sin when I do it. This is a struggle.
Right.
It's sin when you do it. Or when you do that I don't want.
Or it's not even sin. It's balance.
It's balance.
Well, I don't think we're all going
what
on
is sin
these
anymore?
I don't think we're going on sabbaticals like we pretend to be.
Yeah.
If you're taking a vacation and you're just more in hell than you are with God, you're just really getting away from him.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't want to be the only one to speak that. Bishop Younger, what do you think?
Oh, now Bishop Younger definitely don't believe in no balance. He's got the.
There it is.
We're going to find him one day, y'all.
Yeah, I think he's
balancing right now, probably. At church. He's preaching right now.
Right. He's balancing one of his
church.
locations. That's what he's doing. But we love you. Thank God for you.
Thank you for your words, too. So, to piggyback on what Bishop Younger has said,